What's up, guys? I'm randomfrankp, back with episode 205 of Room Tour Project, the series where we show off some of the best setups to give you some ideas and inspirations for your own setup. See anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. But let's start it off. Unnecessary hand movements, episode 205. Am I wearing pants? You'll never know. Alright, first up we have Matt, and you might remember this guy in a minute. Had him on over 2 years ago around Halloween. You'll see what I'm talking about. Going with the stacked mounted monitors on that nice wooden backdrop. As for his primary display, that bottom one is a 34-inch LG ultrawide with the overhead being a 23-inch from Asus. I like the spanned wallpaper you have, so good job. People have been taking notes, I see. Now for the peripherals, not the best shot to see what's going on, but he has a Corsair K70 RGB keyboard with both Logitech G502 Hero and the Corsair M65 Pro RGB mouse. And then for audio, HyperX Cloud Alpha for his headset, and the speakers are the KRK VX T6. Now unfortunately, we don't also have any dedicated shots for the PC, just these wide shot ones over to the right side. It's a Fantex Eclipse P400S case. Inside is an Intel i7 7700K CPU with a Corsair H100 V2 AIO, 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM on an Asus Z270H motherboard with an Asus GTX 1080 Strix graphics card. Definitely a clean build for the most part, going with like a blue and red LED lighting theme on the inside. But man, I love that wooden backboard he's got going on. Then over on the left side of the room, you can see just a little chill workspace right by the window, all that natural lighting, little laptop stuff going on over here. And then, this might be some hints to what I was talking about before, this was the Halloween themed setup where he's got tons of the masks and stuff. You could see just the actual Michael Myers giant life-size figure, Slipknot masks, all the Scream masks. So definitely a collector, a fan of the horror films. Cool to have some of that in the room. And if you think about it, you don't even really need a security system. You don't have to worry about anybody coming in stealing your stuff, because if they walk in that room, they're going to see a life-size Michael Myers there and turn themselves in. But all in all, Matt, good stuff. Good to see the 2020 refresh here. Alright, now we've got Jared, and this one is actually a setup that I've been saving for a while because I was going to include it on a minimal edition, but I think I just completely forgot about it in the emails, and I was going back and I was like, oh yeah, this setup was pretty dope, so I wanted to show it off because I love just the mixture he has going on. You saw when the original shot with RGB lights, it looks completely different than in the daytime with the lamp in the corner on. You know, the wooden desk looks really nice, complements the green and the plants and the wallpaper, all that kind of stuff. You know, I can go on and on about this. So checking it out for the monitors, the primary one is a 27-inch Acer 1440p, and the one mounted off to the left side is the same 27-inch model, but in a 1080p version. Then moving right along to his peripherals, that keyboard is the TechWear Phantom in the full size, with Logitech G403 mouse, and his headphones, Audio-Technica ATH M40X. That's hooked up to the FiO E10K USB amp and DAC. Then also for audio on his desk, you can see on both sides for his speakers, they're the Klipsch Pro Media 2.1 speakers. Klipsch, however you want to say it. Then underneath the right side of his desk, you can see his PC kind of mounted underneath. It's the NZXT S340 case in white. Inside that Intel i7 8700K CPU with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo for the cooler. Got 32 gigs of Ripjaw V RAM on an Asus Z370A motherboard with a Gigabyte GTX 1080 Ti graphics card. And whenever people have their PC under their desk, I see a lot of comments about it, but in this case, where it's kept off the ground and not, right up against the rug, it's not an issue. So as long as it's not right on the ground, it'll be fine. It does seem to be a good amount of desk space still, though, on the right side, but hey, either way, some people like it on the floor, some people like it on the desk, some people like it on the wall, some people like it outside, yeah. So all in all, Jared, really good stuff. Again, love that kind of nature theme you got going on, that nice walnut veneer on the desk for the IKEA kind of setup going on, digging the feng shui. Now we've got Sebastian, and this one I love because there's a lot of DIY going on, including the Nanoleaf canvas that's like those RGB squares above the setup, and he used just tape, black tape, to outline it, which gives it this really cool design overall. And then the desk he also made himself by putting a piece of, I guess, like acrylic in the middle with an LED light strip so it shines outward. Just really creative stuff, and it looks great as a final result. Like, gotta give him props for this. This is killer. For the display, he's rocking the singular Samsung 34-inch curved ultra-wide monitor. Of course, got some plants on each side. And then for the peripherals, he's using a Razer Black Widow X Chroma keyboard with the Razer Death Adder Elite mouse on an extended RGB mousepad. He said it's just the generic one. And you can see in the back his laptop. And this entire setup is ran off of a laptop, so no dedicated PC, which is also gonna, add to that really clean vibe he's got going on. And it's the Huawei MateBook X Pro. Has an i7 inside, MX150 for graphics, 16 gigs of RAM. So remember, they don't all have to be just hardcore gaming setups. For stuff like this, he can build a really sick spot in the room and still have a complete desk setup, but just having it run off his Huawei MateBook Pro laptop. So again, the whole idea around the show is to give you some ideas and inspirations for your own setup. And if you look at this DIY masterpiece and you don't get any inspiration, what are you doing with your life? But Sebastian, man, I'm loving this. Now we've got Ryan S. in hot damn, this is really nice. So we've been seeing these like the 3D wall geometric art panels pretty frequently lately, but this mixed with the RGB lighting, how it's just deflecting off the different shapes and stuff, looks insane. Purple and blue, I always said, just looks really, really good together. And even that wallpaper, just the cherry on the top of the pie. Terracotta pie. So for this side of the L-shaped desk, which is his primary workspace, he has a 34-inch LG ultrawide mounted beautifully. And for his peripherals, we got custom keyboard here. It's actually the glorious GMMK Compact 60%, but different keycaps, different like a nice coiled cable, some artisans and stuff, really making it personal and unique. Got the glorious Model O mouse in matte white with their glorious white mouse bungee. The SteelSeries Quick Prism RGB mousepad with the Elgato Stream Deck there in the back. And then for audio, the Sennheiser 598 SR headphones to go along with his desktop speakers, the Bose Companion 3. Man, good stuff all around, and it only gets better because we got a hell of a PC build. So this is the Leon Lee PC011 dynamic case, where inside it's got an Intel i9 9900K CPU with the NZXT Kraken X72 AIO, 32 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z Royal RGB RAM on an Asus ROG Maximus 11 code motherboard with an EVGA RTX 2080 Ti FTW3 Ultra GPU. But just look at these pictures, man. I'll tell you what, a lot of time what makes or breaks setup submission is the quality of the photos, and this is like some of the best I've seen. Then real quick, just taking a glimpse back over to the left side of the L-shaped desk, which is said is his primary workstation. Over here he has a Dell Latitude E6540 laptop with a Dell 27-inch monitor. But good stuff, Ryan. Definitely falling in line with one of the best of 2020. Loving everything about it. Cable management is flawless. Execution, all the mounting, just the flow of everything. This is hands down a 10 out of 10. Easy. And then last but not least, we've got DOMYNO with a very chill setup. This has got that chill vibe to it, Big old window for some natural lighting. The IKEA desk setup. I'm digging it. Both of those monitors are the Acer Nitro 27-inch, one vertically, one horizontally. I call this the Tetris orientation. And then for his peripherals, he's going with the Razer Black Widow Elite 2014 keyboard with the Razer Basilisk mouse. And for audio, although not pictured, we have the SteelSeries Arctis Pro wireless headset. Then over to the PC with the Fantex Eclipse P350X case, we have a Ryzen 1800X CPU with the Corsair H115i Pro AIO. Interestingly here, take note, 16 gigs of G.Skill Ripjaws V RAM, but then he has two modules of the dummy sticks from Corsair with their Corsair RGB Pro RAM. So they're pretty much just the RGB light bar, not actual RAM modules, but it helps fill it in and give his PC that extra glow. It's all in the Asus ROG Strix B450F Pro motherboard and a Gigabyte GTX 1080 OC GPU. Really digging that teal interior lighting for the PC, kind of matches the wallpaper there as well. But this guy is definitely a collector as well. You see the massive integrated bookshelf on the wall, tons of books, collector's items, all the hardware boxes and stuff. Definitely helps fill out the room a bit. And then he's got his own little retro corner as well. Good old 4x3 TV, tons of the retro consoles and stuff. A nice area to kick back and chill. And that's what I said in the beginning. A real chill setup. Maybe it's just the teal RGB lighting that he has behind the monitors and with the PC. It always looks good. But either way, it's nice and organized. Good stuff, DOMYNO. And this episode of Room Tour Project is brought to you by Corsair and the K95 RGB Platinum XT keyboard. This 2020 release is going to give us now a brand new wrist rest, all the same features you loved from before, plus an integration with their Stream Deck software with those 6 macro keys, allowing you to do certain things while streaming and have all those commands tied together. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link for you in the description down below. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for episode 205 of Room Tour Project. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, if you saw anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out, as well as some very simple instructions on how to submit your setup if you want to be possibly considered in a future episode of Room Tour Project. Just check the description down below for it all. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.